Hello lovely book dragons and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Joanna and I love to talk about books on this channel, specifically fantasy books, but I have been branching out. And I say long time no see, but really I have been doing live shows. I have been active on the channel and it's just that I haven't filmed in a while because the last couple of videos you saw were pre-recorded and I myself haven't sat down to film in what feels like a million years. So if you have been following me a little bit on Discord or anywhere on my social media, I hit a huge slump in the month of September. I hadn't even posted my TBR video yet that I was already not in the mood for those books anymore. I'm sad because I was planning on doing the TBR Star Hop video and like those dice rolls, and I may ask Stephanie to do another dice rolls for me again at some point, but at this point in time I just couldn't force myself to read what I didn't feel like reading. And I have been branching out a little bit. I've been reading other things, but that's not here nor there. We're not talking about my wrap-up. We're talking about my October TBR today. And the thing is, I am stopping the overcommitting in my TBRs. I know you're probably waiting every month for my videos, for my like huge, overly ambitious TBRs that you know and I know and we all know that I'll never achieve, but those days are over because I just feel like I put myself in a corner with all the buddy reads I commit to, all the book club read-alongs that I commit to, and then I just don't mood read anymore, and I miss mood reading, and I need it at this point. I need it. I do have 5 books that I am kind of committed to for the month of October, and I am excited for all of them, and those are the 5 that I will be presenting to you in this video, and for the rest I will just mood read. I have 2 videos that I am planning. I hate saying secret TBR because I always see people saying I'm working on a secret TBR. I'm like, but really, like, does it matter to tell people what you're reading? But the fact of the matter is I don't 100% know yet what I will be reading for those 2 vlogs that I'm filming. I have one book here that I know will be featured in one of those vlogs. For the rest, I don't know yet, which is why I'm not telling you about it. So I'm gonna let myself mood read for the rest and then we'll see what happens. But these are the 5 books that I'm committed to and actually want to get to in the month of October. The first one is The Spanish Love Deception, and I don't remember the author, but right here. And I am buddy reading this one with 2 of my best friends, Vish and Abby. They got me into romance, and so we decided to buddy read this book. This one has a lot of like either 2 or 5-star reviews, and we want to see where we fall. I don't even remember what this is about, which if you're new here, I don't like knowing a lot about the books that I read because I always fear that the blurbs are super spoilery. So I'll leave every book that I mentioned in the description of the video with a Goodreads page so you can go check it out for yourself. But yeah, all I know is this one has something to do with like a trip to Spain or something like that. And I was in Spain recently and I just feel like this is going to be perfect, and I'm very excited to read this one with them. Next up is a buddy read with one of my other best friends here, Ali, over at Kissy Reads, and we are buddy reading Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. This is one that is going to be featured in one of those vlogs that I mentioned, and so you'll definitely hear my in-depth thoughts about this. Fun fact, I had started this book when it came out, but it had triggered my anxiety a lot. Like, I'd started tabbing it and everything, but it was triggering my anxiety a lot back then, so I put it down and didn't continue with it. But I am just so excited. Like, this cover is so beautiful. I'm just very excited to get to this. All I know is that this is about Alex Stern, and she's recruited to go to Yale, not because she's a wonderful student, on the contrary, but because she can see ghosts, and she's there to join one of the secret societies that monitors the other secret societies on campus. That's all I know. Here it's very spooky, yeah, there's ghosts, so very dark book, and I'm excited to get to it, and we're going to be buddy reading it with Ali, and like I said, I will be filming a vlog for this, so you will hear my in-depth thoughts on this one. Speaking of Ali, I have a carryover from the month of September that I don't think I'll be able to finish. Like, I only have a few days left and I'm reading another big book until then, but the first book I'm going to be picking up in the month of October is The Poison Song by Jen Williams. This is the final book in the Winnowing Flame trilogy. Supposed to be reading this in September, didn't get to it, but I will make this my priority in the month of October, like one of the first books, if not the first book I pick up, because we are going to be filming a live show discussion of the whole trilogy, of why you should read it and all that stuff, with Ali and with a special guest. I know everyone knows who the special guest is, but I still wanted to be a special guest, and so yeah, very excited to read this. This series is just phenomenal. If you're not reading this, you need to. This series is a mix of sci-fi, fantasy, and horror, and it's so good. And honestly, where the second book left off, I just keep on messaging Ali and telling her, I don't know how we're gonna get out of this situation in only these many pages. I don't know. living on a prayer. Speaking of buddy reads with best friends on BookTube, I have a buddy read with my other best friend. So now we've done it. We have all the best friends done. And that is Sophia, of course, over Sophia's Thoughts. And we're buddy reading Mad Ship by Robin Hobb. This is a big boy, and I'm very excited. We read Ship of Magic in September, and I am just so happy to be back in the realm of the Elderlings. I am definitely planning on, we are planning on buddy reading the rest of the series together and making it through Live Ship and Honeyman this year. So Mad Ship for October. I'm very excited because I want to see, like, people tell me, oh, you think Ship of Magic was great and that the character development was great? Wait until you read the rest of the books. So I'm going to read the rest of the books. I'm so excited. This is the second trilogy in the realm of the Elderlings, and it is just so good. And the final book on this October TBR, I told you, short, sweet, simple, no overcommitting anymore. At least I try not to. So the last buddy read that I am signed up for is a short one, which is why I am gonna make it happen, and that is Dune Messiah by Frank Herbert. I read Dune in the month of September, and my wrap-up isn't out yet, but the live show for Dune that was on my channel is out, so I will leave a link up here so you can go check it out, where we talked about Dune, and it was very interesting because we had very mixing opinions. I watched a live show on Joanna's channel, which I will leave a link down below, where she was with Philip Chase and Sarah, Sarah was also in my live show, and Mike over at Mike's Book Reviews, and all of them were very positive on the book. So I will leave their live show linked in the description of this video so you can watch that one. In ours, we had a very good discussion about themes and all those things, but also about the stuff that wasn't so good about the book. So if you want to see both sides, I highly recommend watching both of those live shows, and I will leave a link down below. But yeah, Dune Messiah, just the cover of this one is just so autumnal and so pretty. I love this cover, and the reason I am definitely making this one happen is because it's short. And Evie got this for me, and I really want to try Dune Messiah. I read the back of Dune Messiah, and it sounded really good. I wasn't in love with Dune, but I'm interested enough to see where this one takes me and see if I enjoy it. If I don't enjoy it, maybe I will have to stop at some point in the series. But I want to get through the first 4 because that's like a complete arc. So Dune Messiah. There you go. Those are my books that I'm putting on my TBR. If I have time, I will read other things, of course. I will see where my mood takes me. Like I said, I have those 2 vlogs that I'm going to be filming, and I technically should read An Autumn War and Price of Spring, but I don't know if I will get to it. We will see. But these are the books that I'm planning to read in the month of October. What are you planning on reading? Let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, happy reading.